Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Welcome back to the SAT course with the Academy. I am Ahmed Musalla. Words in context, craft and structure domain. Okay, words in context, one of the questions that come is, they are the first questions that come in the SAT test, in the reading part. And many students struggle in this section because of their lexical range is not that proper. So you have to expand your lexical range to know more vocabulary. But in your practice, if you find out any new words, do not hesitate to write them in a notebook, memorize them very well to understand the meanings. Maybe they will come in the test for you. So determine the meaning of a high utility academic words or phrase in context, or use such vocabulary in a precise, contextually appropriate way. So there are two different ways you can find the test: either underline words that will ask you about the meaning of it, or a blank that asks you to fill the space in this. The strategy for this question, very simple: understand the question, okay, do what's required. Read and understand the sentence. The most important tip here is you have to read the whole text, understand it, try to find a context clue. And the most important tip, never ever look at the options. Options will distract you. First of all, you have to predict the words. You have to have a word in your mind before looking at the options. Otherwise, the options will distract you 100%. So all what you need, read the sentence very well. If it is blank, you guess the word or predict it, okay? Or if it's underlined, also you predict what is needed here. So basically, you have to have a word in your mind before looking at the options, and then you compare that word in your mind to the answers, so and eliminate the ones that do not match. Very simple way, but it needs from you lots of practice. So let's start by this one first, okay? We'll do this together. So he's saying here, hiring becomes more flexible when working with contract workers. Companies can bring a new staff quickly and often with less red tape than if they were hiring a permanent employee. In addition, and then you have to concentrate because the blank is here. For companies, we're talking about now from companies' perspective. For companies, the biggest something of replacing employees with contract workers is more control over costs. More control over what? Costs. This is how they will save money, okay, if these did so. To only hire workers, part-time workers, okay, to help them in their projects, and when the project is done, they can dismiss them easily. This is the point here. By only bringing on contract workers during peak times, companies have more flexibility to shrink the size of their employee base, pay, and benefits. Now the word that we need in our mind, okay, will be something related to this. Is it something which is good for the companies or bad for the companies? The biggest advantage or disadvantage of replacing employees with control workers? Do you think this is going to be an advantage for the companies or disadvantage? For sure it's an advantage, right? So any word which is a negative word, you're going to be cancelled. So the biggest threat, no way. Misgiving, no way. So now you come up with two words. Maybe you know them, okay? If you don't know them, you are in a problem now. If you don't know the meaning of both of them, you are in a problem now, because there is a strategy for this as well. But if you know one of them, at least you will compare it to the answer and see if it's working or not. But since you have two, maybe you do not know them, I claim this, yani. So basically, what shall you do? You go with that strategy. First of all, ask yourself, what do I need here? A negative or a positive word? I need a positive word. Okay, the biggest advantage of replacing employees with contract workers, is more control over cost, so I need a positive one. So I have to look, allure is a positive or negative, or repulsion is positive or negative. This is something that I have to think of. If I don't know which one is positive, which one is negative, it can't tell me. So what shall I do? The only way now is to try to place these words in the blank, okay, and try the sentence with it and see how it sounds. This is the only way now to go, okay? So in your mind now, pause the video, try to think what is going to be the answer. I helped you a lot for this question, but you have to do the rest inshallah on your own, okay? Okay, the answer is allure for sure, okay? That means an advantage for replacing employees. So determine the meanings of italicized words. Here ones. One by one we'll go together. Okay, I need you to get the meaning or an alternative for this. Okay, so you have to read carefully. Try to find out from the context clues. Okay, here we have lemon. Okay, caused little girl to spit out the bite she had just taken. So acerbity could be what? Okay, this is gonna be the answer. Yeah, acidic, something related to lemon, and also made the girl does not feel well. Number two, Pablo always showed animosity. Try to think now for animosity. Try to read the whole sentence. Try to find out what is the word should be replaced here. Okay, toward his teachers by throwing spitballs and mouthing off. But his sister Mary was kind and sweet. We have the word but here. Can you see but? That means two contradictory ideas. So whatever we have here should be the opposite here. Yeah, for sure. His rudeness. The crowd ordered the singer with plaudits. Okay, rewarded the singer with plaudits, clapping and cheering. You have here a list. Things which feel like that are positive. So it's something positive also I need here. So it's gonna be what? Praise. Okay, for number 4, from the far past to the present day, the moon has been thought to cause lunacy. What is lunacy? You have to read. Some studies have shown that this momentary insanity does have some association with the lunar phases. Can you see that? Got clues? You can find it maybe the sentence after. So you have to read very well. Okay, so lunacy means what? Insanity. Number 5, the teacher admonished her student for misbehaving. She will reward or punish? For sure, she will punish. Number 6, busy as a bee and quiet as a mouse are hackneyed phrases. They are used all the time. Who is the context clue here? Yeah, they are used all the time. They are used all the time. So what's hackneyed? Frequent. Okay. Now do this exercise on your own. Put the screen. Try to finish and choose from the words in brackets. So you can fill in the blank here. And check your answers in this slide. I guess inshallah that you got all correct. If not, you have to ask yourself what's wrong in this. So you have to read carefully what you missed. Okay, let's take number 2 for example. After the heavy rains, the stream became something. In fact, the water was so cloudy you could not see the bottom. So bottomless means you can't find the bottom of it by trying to reach it. But no, are not trying to reach it. We can't see it. We can see it means muddy. Okay, something that it comes now that the water is not clear at all, that you can't see the bottom of it. So if bottomless is wrong, so murky will be the correct answer. Now start with this one. Do your best to guess the meaning in the blank here and choose one of the options that you can find. Okay, in this one, what do we need? Yeah, floating. What does it mean? Okay, openly disregard. So you have to get the meanings, understand the meanings, okay? Also here, what do we need? Ask yourself, what do I need here? I need what? Kind of what? Disagreement, right? So you check the answers, see what are the words that can match this. Exactly, contention. Okay, next one. Do the same technique. Try to guess the words in the blank and see what is the answer. What do you need here? So ask yourself, compare what you guessed to the words here. So I'll move forward for the answer. Okay, it's marked. For number 5, do the same technique. Read the text attentively. Try to guess the words in your mind before looking at the options. Okay, compare your answer to the options and ask yourself, what are the words that I need here? Okay, kind of amusement, right? So it's gonna be fascinating. Perfect. Okay, number 6 here. Same technique. Okay, just go and ask yourself, what are the words that I need here? And once you get it, compare it with the options, and here we go. Controversial. Okay, same technique, follow it. Very simple, very precise. Something that we need here, that you have to get the word which is correct. You guess the word which is correct, try to find it from the context clues. Yes, momentary. Okay, this one, try to think of a word to be placed here. Okay, we find something like to dominate, maybe. Yeah, overshadow it. That's correct. Okay, next one. Same technique. Okay, Safod. Okay, this one, it goes from all this way up to here. Okay, so read carefully, try to find the word here that is needed. Okay, very simple. Acknowledge. Number 11. Same technique. Guess the word, predict it before you look at the options. What do you need here? Okay, both had to do more, to do something more, to do more teaching. Okay, to much teaching to earn a livelihood. Okay, so it's undertake. Okay, next one, you do the same. Same thing, just get the word before looking at the option, and you can find the answer. Okay, next one. Same technique. Predict the words before looking at the options. Do your best to get the answer. Yes, surprising. Number 14. Okay. Same technique. What is the answer? Yes, ingrained. 15. Same thing. Yeah, it's met. And finally, number 16. Try to get the word properly before moving on. Yeah, it's granted. Okay, but this we came to the end of the lesson. I hope we've benefited something here. Inshallah, to be the best trial for you. Assalamu alaikum.